What is up, my friends? Welcome to my channel. Well, still in the same situation here with SPMO. I'm just a little bit over $250,000 currently, but still, I am holding SPMO. I currently own 1,079 shares, so I did buy a little bit more of this ETF. Currently, I'm down, or total return is negative. If I sell now, I lose $8,300, which of course I am not going to do. So, for the meantime being, I'm just going to be holding SPMO and buying more SPMO on any dips. So I did end up buying a little bit more today. And so I'm just waiting for this thing to go above my average cost so that I can sell it. I do want to sell it for some amount of profit. I don't know. Maybe as soon as it goes to 158, I may sell it. But of course, it seems that when this thing tends to make a comeback, it may make a higher comeback. So I don't know. Time will tell, I guess. I'll just wait and see how high it goes. I would like to preferably sell this for at least 160. But if we look at the past week on SPMO, SPMO is in the green in the past week, 0.43%. In the past month, though, it is down just a little bit over 5%. Past 3 months, it is up 18.44%. Year to date, this thing is up 24.61%. So as you can see, if we look at the maximum here, this ETF moves up and to the right for the most part. Yeah, there's dips, along the way. There's a few crashes in there also along the way. But it always does tend to make a comeback. And so that's why I thought, well, it should be simple to day trade this ETF since it always tends to make a comeback. And so that's what I'm waiting for. I am waiting for this thing to make a comeback back to this area up here. It would have to go about this high for me to sell for 160. Now, when is that going to happen? I have no idea. Hopefully it happens soon. Now, probably the major reason why this isn't doing so well at the moment is because I guess tech overall is not doing very well. And the largest position in SPMO currently is Micron Technology. Micron Technology is 10.70% of this ETF of SPMO. And so if we look at Micron Technology, ticker symbol MU, we can see that basically it looks like SPMO. If we look at it on the day right here, it looks exactly like SPMO, but this is down a little bit more than SPMO. On the week, this is down 0.33%. In the past month, this is down 17.19%. In the past 3 months, it is up 97%. So, because SPMO is a momentum ETF, it seeks out momentum. And I guess, it was buying a lot of Micron Technology because that's where the momentum was. It still has momentum. Of course, it's momentum in the wrong direction for the meantime being, while I'm holding it. It turns out, I guess, man, it's like, doesn't that happen right when you buy some ETF or you buy some stock or something? It just tends to go against you. But, well, not all the time, but this time that's what's happened. So just waiting for this thing to make a comeback. And so overall, if we look at my portfolio, my performance here, if we go to the 1 week, I am down 0.51%. If we go to the month, I am down 3.42%. If we go to the past 3 months, I am up 6.39%. Year to date, I am up 7.89%. So yeah, I'm not doing as well as SPMO. Now, if I just would have been buying SPMO from the beginning of the year, let's go to the 1 year. In the 1 year, I'm up 10.72%. If I simply would have just been dollar cost averaging into SPMO, I guess I would have been better off, because SPMO in the 1 year is up. Let's take a look at that real quick. It's up 31.82%. So, but I'm trying to day trade this thing because, well, I need money now. So that's why I'm day trading. But I think as soon as I'm able to get out of SPMO, I'm going to switch over to the NASDAQ. Now, there are certain benefits to switching over to the NASDAQ, because if we look at the NASDAQ, which is right here, the NASDAQ has greater volume, so more people are trading it. And not only that, the NASDAQ has more options in it. So if I was stuck in the NASDAQ, if I would have bought the NASDAQ 2 weeks ago and not be able to sell it because it's down, I would have at least been able to sell covered calls on the NASDAQ, daily covered calls. Because I would at least own 200 shares of the NASDAQ, and I would simply just be selling daily covered calls until I'm able to get out of it. That's what I would be doing. So I figure it's far better to get into the NASDAQ. That way, at least, if I'm unable to sell it because I'm in the red on it, then I can at least make money by selling daily covered calls on the NASDAQ. So that's my plan. As soon as I'm able to get out of this thing, that's what I'm going to end up doing. Another thing that I might end up doing here is, for example, I own this ETF, which is BOX. And BOX basically is a cash equivalent. If we look at the 1 year, this is up 4.10% in the past year. So BOX basically just, it just goes up little by little. It makes little gains, not much. If I sell BOX right now, I make $17.82. Now, I might just start selling the total return on BOX. Maybe every time it makes $150, I'll sell some off. Don't know. Maybe I will. I'm looking at another ETF that is somewhat similar, I guess you could say, to BOX. It's also a cash equivalent that basically maintains your value and pays you something. So I was looking at an ETF from Curve. It's liquid. Let's look at it. I got it right here. From Curve. It's LQID is the ticker symbol, and it's Curve Enhanced Short Maturity ETF. If we look here, it hasn't been around for very long. And so if we look here, if you're able to purchase it for $24.95, it seems to top out right here at $25.10. And the reason why it drops here is because it pays 11 cents per month. And so if I was instead in this ETF, it would pay me about $440 per month, which would help me to reduce a little bit of the margin that I'm using, because I am using a little bit of margin to buy the dips on SPMO, so that eventually I can get out of SPMO. So I might be switching out of BOX maybe once Liquid, this ETF, resets. It'll reset back down to $24.98. So once it resets, I'll probably just get out of BOX and go into this ETF and just hold this ETF. It'll maintain my cash, $100,000, and it should pay about $440 per month. So until I'm able to finally get out of SPMO. I know that eventually I will make a video telling you guys that I'm finally out of SPMO. I know it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. Maybe next week. I don't know. Hopefully. Unless, of course, the market crashes, which could also happen. I doubt that it'll crash anytime soon. I hope it doesn't, but it might. So, this is the situation that I'm in. Thanks for watching. Please help me out, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate it. You guys have a good one. God bless. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye.